Impromptunes acknowledges that this podcast is recorded on the traditional lands of the Boonwurrung peoples of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging and celebrate their enduring connections to country, knowledge and stories.
Impromptunes, 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 imprompt. Do you hear the people improvising?
Good people of the world, thanks for tuning in to Impromptunes, the completely improvised musical podcast. Now here they are, the cast of Impromptunes. Welcome, people, good heads, good ears, good mouths, good eyes, good human beings who are listening to this podcast right here, right now. Move it. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to get into Fatboy Slim. Oh, Alexia's just done a super cute little what was that? We're going to get straight into talking to Lexi here because I was so improved by that move. It was like a little groin gyration, right? And she made direct eye contact at me.
It only counts if you make eye contact. It's a little figure of eight happening in my lower body right now.
Oh my gosh. We have Alexia Brinsley with us in the studio today, which is super exciting.
Hello. It is very exciting. Happy to be here. Happy to gyrate.
Oh, and you can tell. I can tell by the way you're looking in the eyes. Of course, we couldn't be making a podcast without the stunning Izaak Lim also, who previously told us about some stunning overflow, if you want to maybe give a bit more.
If you want us to go there, I can talk about overflow diarrhea, which is a symptom of like extreme constipation because like the runny bits leak out around the side of the hard bits.
Yeah.
I don't have it myself personally. It was a hypothetical conversation.
I did as a child.
And of course, we couldn't be singing along to anything if we didn't have the stunning and brave David Peake on the old Plinky Plonk.
So brave.
So stunning, so brave. David, I know we can't hear you through the microphone, but have you ever had overflow? He's nodding vigorously.
Stitched up.
And of course, our artistic director extraordinaire who's working tech today, he's an everyman. Get yourself a man who can do everything, Mr. Emmet Nichols. And he's the king of overflow, so we won't get into that. Guys, it's just so lovely to be here in the studio. We're getting warm, we're getting excited to do a song. We've done some little practice songs, we're feeling ready to go. And of course, this is an improvised musical. We will be making everything up for you today. I'll be pulling a title out of the bowl of destiny, and that title will inspire us to create a musical. But of course, we need you listeners to please write in on our social media platforms with ideas for these musicals that we make up. We simply cannot do them without you. So if you can get in touch via Twitter, via Instagram, I don't know, do we have Snapchat now? Do we have TikTok? I think I'm a bit too old for those two things, so I don't know. But please write in with your suggestions. We love to hear from you. And also, you know, if you've had a listen and you've rather enjoyed our show, we always appreciate you giving us a bit of feedback. Nice feedback, you know.
In the form of 5 stars.
In the form of 5 stars. Yeah, no less. 4 is tolerated, but yeah, 4 or 5. Anyway, guys, how are you both? I feel like I haven't really seen you. We had rehearsals on Monday, but there was a problem with the booking.
There was.
So we ended up having a bit of a social time. And tell me about another time where you've gone in expecting one thing, but instead getting another result.
Ooh, good question. This is kind of the reverse to that. I got booked as a singer at a Bucks party, and they definitely thought I was a stripper. And so I went in there in this beautiful dress, booked by the mother, to read a letter about, like, I remember when you were born, and then sing, I've got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Like, it was the worst gig of my life, and they were just like, can you leave if you're not?
Oh my gosh, were they like, get it off?
Yeah, they were all like, oh, grabbed a chair for him, and then the Black Eyed Peas karaoke started, and it went downhill from there. The poem from the mum, yeah.
Oh, Mum, what does she think goes on at Bucks nights? Yeah. Oh, I want you to read out this sentimental poem that was written by me, his mother, and then, oh yeah, my son loves Black Eyed Peas.
I still cringe.
How did they ask you to leave? Was it like a disappointed?
It was halfway through the poem
annoyed?
when I sort of was like, I remember when you were born, 6 a.m., like it was a long labour.
Oh, wow.
And then the groom just came up to me and he's like, hey, like, you're a really nice singer, but yeah, we'll just get on the beers now.
Oh, my gosh. That's kind of like the reverse of a pub where they're like, no shoes, no shirt, no entry. They were like, no shirt, entry.
And it was at a bowling, like an outdoor bowling place, so I had to do the walk of shame across the whole bowling field, and I just kept looking back and they were just cheersing me. I was like, okay.
Well, joke's on them. I bet they're divorced now.
Yeah. And if they're not, they deserve to
They
be.
deserve to be. They do not deserve happiness. Izaak, what about yourself?
I can't think of any. I think I'm just not very surprised by anything, you know? I feel like...
Good trade for an improviser.
Well, there's always a first time. I wasn't walking in here expecting to be surprised.
Yeah. You were so committed to being frightened, and I really applaud that.
Yeah.
That was like, I genuinely maybe thought you were. You're a very chill individual, Izaak. I've noticed that about yourself. You really roll with the punches. I feel like you can't be... No one could sort of get your feathers in a tiz.
I'm sure it happens, but it's going with the feather metaphor. It's a little bit like, you know, a duck on water, like looking very smooth on the outside and feet paddling madly underneath.
Yeah.
But you know, everything.
You should see his feet right now.
Yeah, I am paddling.
It's a
like
blur.
it's
It's actually a
nobody's
blur.
Yeah.
He's hovering. He's actually hovering off the ground. That's how
Yeah.
fast his feet are moving. Well, it's been so great having this little chat with you. But of course, come on, let's get straight into where the business. This is what people are listening for. I'm going to dip my hand into the bowl of destiny and choose a title to inspire us for tonight's improvised show. Podcast, sorry, I'm mixing my mediums. Oh, gosh, we've got quite a lot. That's fantastic. It means you've been writing in. Thank you, friends. Okay, this one's already made me laugh. It's from Brittany Page. It's Brittany bitch from Insta, and the title is Scooby Do Re Mi.
Very good.
Very good little play on words there. Thank you, Brittany. Guys, well, there's really nothing left for us to do but make it all up. So, for the first, last, and only time, unless you listen to it again, Impromptunes presents Scooby Do Re Mi. Hey, far out kids and groovy cats. How do you like solving mysteries? 'Cause I sure think it's swell, but I can't do it alone. I'm gonna need my pals, Glenda, oh hey, and Bronson,
Hi there.
to help me search down clues. And you know what you gotta do. Go grab your telescope, go grab your spyway, go grab your costumes that can take you anywhere.
Go grab your magnifying glass. Don't sit down on your lazy ass. That's right, get your magnifying glass and go anywhere.
'Cause we gotta search some clues, yeah, me and you. We're gonna search some clues, you and me. We're gonna search some clues,
We're gonna
me and you. We're gonna search some clues, you and me.
You're gonna wanna be incognito, yeah, and when we solve that crime, it will be a time to shout, hey, that was really neato.
You gotta wanna wear your camouflage to blend in with your surroundings. You're gonna wear your camouflage, and when you find them, yell out, find me.
We're gonna search some clues, we're gonna, me and you. We're gonna search some clues, you and me. Oh, we're gonna search some clues, we're gonna, me and you. We're gonna search some clues, you and me. Bring your writing pad to write down some ideas.
Bring your sundial in case you forget the time.
And don't you worry, you are not defective, you are the world's greatest detective.
Search some clues, we're gonna Search some clues, you and me. Search some clues,
we're gonna
me and you. We're gonna search some clues, you and me and you.
Darren, another day just searching clues at work. Should we go for a drink?
Leah, I'm absolutely exhausted and thirsty.
You were so great on the show today, Darren. I just love the way you entertain everyone. You're such a funny guy.
Oh, Leah, I'd be nothing without my right-hand woman. Making all the jokes work and, supporting the magic tricks.
Oh, but you get to set it up. I just get the punchlines.
Oh, well, for someone who just gets the punchlines, you pack the show full of punch, Leah. You're my best friend and the best thing about this show.
Oh, thank you so much. Maybe even soon the boss might say that too. I do work really hard. We both work really hard. You think we'd get a raise around here.
Yeah. Gee, it's been such a long time since we had any spare change. I mean, you said we were going for a drink, and of course you're talking about the water hole,
Yeah,
right?
just across the road from the pub, so we like to just sort of bend over and drink the water and pretend it's beer.
That's right. Oh, we're so very, very poor. The most renowned entertainers in the country, but so very poor.
Oh, God, I can't even afford the bus ride home, Darren. I'm gonna have to walk again.
Well, I can't even afford to, pay
Wash.
for food. As I'm just gonna be eating rocks when I get home.
Well, it's working for you. You're looking svelte, Darren.
Well, thank you. Sometimes I feel like my belly's a little bit bumpy from all of the bigger rocks, the ones that I didn't realize I couldn't pass.
And you got that constipation and you had that overflow. Yeah, last time, God.
Oh, Leah, you know me so well. If there was something that I could do to make life just a little bit easier for you, I would do it.
God, it would be to turn that water hole into wine.
Well, we are known for our magic tricks.
We're also known for finding things that no one else can see.
That's right, like a funny little angle on a tragic news story.
Yeah, like that cross on the map that marked the treasure.
Yeah, or the silver lining to an awful storm cloud, just marveling at the beauty of the thunderstorm.
Getting caught in the rain with you. Wow. That would be pretty neat.
Yeah. Well, hey. What's that I feel on my hands? It's starting to pitter-patter.
Pitter, patter, pitter, patter. Wow.
And look. The lining of the clouds. The sun's just going down and you can see the light peering over the edge.
And
Why?
it almost looks silver.
This is real magic, Leah. Even though we've got nothing, we've got everything.
Don't have money in my account. Don't have much to my name. Don't have money in my account, but with you, everything's okay.
Every day, hungry and cold, it seems the same. But I realize that I want for nothing when I'm with you in the rain.
Poor, we're so poor. It's pouring with rain, but we're so poor.
We're so poor. We're so poor.
It's pouring with rain, but we're so
poor. I haven't got two brass razzoos to rub together, but you know what? The way that things are, I would want them to stay like this forever.
I haven't even got a duvet on my bed. I just use two fitted sheets. I haven't even got a pillow on my neck, but but with you I still feel need.
We're so poor, we're so poor.
It's pouring with rain,
but we're so poor. We're so poor, we're so poor. It's pouring with rain, but we're so poor. You deserve more, my Leah. I'm gonna tell the boss, give us a raise, or we will see ya.
And then I'll move to the top, get all the top ratings, all the 5 stars, you get no hating. Get a pay raise, you and me, or maybe just me, 'cause we're poor.
We're so poor. It's pouring with rain, and we're so poor. But after this, we won't be poor. We won't be poor. It's pouring with rain, but we won't be poor.
Bronson, thank you for coming into my office today. I know we've been trying to have a meeting for so long now, and I just keep booking in other things and seeing you. I'm sorry. I'm the head of this television network. I'm a very, very busy woman, but I'm so glad we could chat today. What's on your mind?
Well, Miss Do Re Mi, I've come to ask for a raise for me and Leah. You see, we have been making the most popular show in the whole country for 3 years now. But you're paying us exactly the same as what you always did. I think we deserve more, and, well, I'd like you to sign off on that.
Oh, gee, Bronson, you've really put me in an awkward position here. There's been budget cuts and boilerplates and other business stuff, but I can make a few arrangements to make you and Leah get a few more dollars in your bank account. But you see, I scratch your back and you scratch Mrs. Do Re Mi's back, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, sure, Miss Do Re Mi. You're my boss, and I've been loyal to the ADBC since I was a little boy, and I used to watch it on television when they first brought out televisions.
You're not that old. Oh, no, maybe you are. Oh, you look good for your age. Anyway, Bronson, ADBC is one of the best-selling television shows. And I know you want more money, but we gotta find that money before we can pay it to you. And that's why... Oh, I can't keep it hidden any longer. Larissa, get out here.
Oh, howdy.
Larissa's gonna be your new cast member.
Come on there, Captain.
She's a hot lady, and we're gonna get so much sponsorship. Do you understand how much we'll be rolling in the dough because we've got this hot, dumb broad?
Give me a hug. Oh, yeah, you gotta get around these knuckers.
Whoa. Look, you're very lovely, Larissa, and I respect your judgment, Miss Do Re Mi, but the show is complete as it is. Leah and I, we're a winning duo.
Bronson, it's 1969. It's the summer of love, and we ain't got enough love in this television program. What we need is some nubile fresh blood with a big set of binoculars, if you know what I mean.
If you don't know what she means, bring it in.
Well...
Bronson, look at those cans.
They are.
The cans of beans. They're a sponsorship. Look at those parasols. See, we've even gonna corner the umbrella market. Look at those boots. Those boots I'm wearing, I bought them with sponsorship money. Look at those teeth she's got in her face. They're white, aren't they?
They sure are.
Look at her. Well, just look at her. She's a rootin' tootin', lovely thing. Look at her, everything. She's gonna be the foxiest lady on TV. you like what you see, Bronson?
Well, I guess I've never seen someone who sparkles so much, and I guess I've never seen someone whose body is, well, it's just too much.
Her body is tight as our budget, smooth as our script. Ooh, baby, let me wet my lips, 'cause look at her, everything. Ooh, she'll see that she's the foxiest lady on TV.
You're lovely to look at, and I need to eat my hat. You're lovely to look at, and well, how about that? You're lovely to look at, I'm gonna eat my hat. You're lovely to look at, well, fancy that.
Ooh, look at her, everything. She's gonna be the foxiest lady on TV. And Bronson, I know you don't wanna say see ya, but it's time I put the stopper on Leah. Ooh, she's gonna kiss you 'cause the new star of the show is this sexy Larissa.
You're lovely to look at, and I'll eat my hat. You are lovely to look at, well, how about that? You're lovely to look at, and I'll eat my hat. You're lovely to look at, well, how about that?
Larissa, darling, just turn this way. That's great. Yeah, I just got to put a bit more powder on you, darling. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. You're so hot. Like, when I moved over from London,
Yeah?
you know, I was like following the Beatles around the world. Oh, I once shagged Paul McCartney, but don't let that out. He's married to Linda. I didn't want that to get out there.
Oh, you're
But anyway.
so wild.
Oh my God, I am. Anyway, when I was like, I'm going to move to America and become a makeup artist just because, you know, I was trying to have Paul's baby, but, you know, he wouldn't let me. But anyway, don't let Linda know. Anyway, I was like, I just wanted to work with the most beautiful woman on TV. And then I haven't been. But then, you know, I've just been working with Leah. But then you've turned up and I'm like, oh my God, mission accomplished. Like Piccadilly Circus, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm apparently supposed to be the most beautiful woman on TV that this network has ever seen.
Oh my God, like, yes, absolutely.
Do I look like the most beautiful woman on the network that this world has ever seen?
You look like Princess Anne, but like hot Princess Anne because it's still the 1960s.
Oh, thank God, because I can't let them down. You know, there's a bit of pressure on me. They've literally fired some other fugly girl.
No.
Brought me in.
You are simply the best.
Better than all the rest.
Yeah, gosh, that's catchy. I wonder if that will catch on. But anyway, how's Leah taking it?
Well, all I know is that I took over her makeup room here, and I think she was literally kicked out. Like literally a boot on her face.
Oh, wow.
Kicked her out.
Like the Monopoly board.
I think she might be in the hospital for concussion, and then she's probably going to be a little bit sad.
Cut to the hospital. Beep, beep.
Well, Miss Leah,
Beep.
I'm afraid.
Beep.
Well, I'm afraid you can't stay in the hospital anymore. I know you don't have a job to go to, and I mean, your health is fine, but it's probably all you've got at this time. So, good night and good luck, Miss Leah.
Oh, God. Yeah, and then I heard when she left the hospital, she got hit by a bus. And she couldn't afford the hospital, so she got taken to the vet to treat her leg.
Wow, you certainly have heard a lot since you've been here. Oh,
Cut to the vet.
beep, beep. Beep.
Nay.
That's right, Miss Aaliyah.
Do you reckon I could stay here just for a little bit? I can stay in the ferret cage.
But of course you can stay here, as long as you feed all of the animals and enter the mess, and remove the mess from their cages.
Oh, I'll do that. It's warm on my cold hands.
Silence! Back into the ferret cage. I'll let you out when it's time to feed the animals tomorrow.
So I guess my presumption is that she's not doing so good.
Oh, well.
But I guess all that matters is that I look good, right?
That's exactly right. That's the only thing that matters, especially if you're on television. You've got to look the part. And you don't even necessarily have to act the part, but you certainly have to look the part.
Yeah, so there's just all these things about clues. I don't think I'm going to do that.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like the show, it's boring. I think I'm just going to stay in there, and I'm just going to sort of wing it and do my own thing.
Oh, give me an example of what you'll be doing.
Well, I think I'm going to go out there, I'm going to look at my co-host, and I'm going to say, hey, you, hold my hand, and we're gonna tango. That's right. This southern lass, she knows how to tango. We're gonna left, right, left, and tilt our heads, and then we're gonna send these ratings on their heads. We're gonna left, right, left, and spinny spin, and all my ratings previously in the bin. I'm gonna tango my way to the top. I'm gonna look hot, 'cause that's all I got. I'm gonna tango my way to the top and look hot, hot, hot.
I love it. I love that idea. Underneath your looks, there is nothing that's clear. Ooh, you will go out with a shot. You'll tango for the audience, give them all you've got.
I'm gonna tango on my way to the top. I'm gonna tango, 'cause that's all I got. I'm gonna tango my way to the top and look hot, hot, hot. And then the spotlight's gonna come on and they're gonna expect me to say something and know my lines, but I classically never went to drama school or pretty much did any self-development, 'cause when you look this cool, you don't need to do anything. I'm just gonna tango my way to the top. I'm gonna tango, 'cause that's all I got. I'm gonna tango my way to the top and look hot, hot, hot.
So what if I came to you with a question? There's a mystery that needs to be solved. Could you tell me what needs to be done? Is your brain that very much evolved?
Could you tell me the clue and I'll give it a shot, but then I'll just look at you and compared to that I'll look hot.
Oh, ouch.
Sorry, my personality is just my hotness.
And my God, what a beautiful personality.
I'm gonna tango my way to the top. I'm gonna tango, 'cause that's all I got. I'm gonna tango my way to the top and look hot, hot, hot. I'm gonna tango my way to the top. I'm gonna tango, 'cause that's all I got. I'm gonna tango my way to the top. And when my feet get in water, that is kinda really hot. And when the ice gets too thin, that I think I'll fall in. And when I'm faced with some questions that I don't know the answers, I'm gonna just stand there. I'm gonna just stand there. And I'm gonna tango my way to the top. I'm gonna tango, 'cause that's all I got. I'm gonna tango my way to the top. I'm gonna tango, 'cause that's everyone with me. I'm gonna tango my way to the top. I'm gonna tango, 'cause that's all I got. I'm gonna tango my way to the top and look hot, 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 hot.
Please, Dr. Vet, stand aside. I must speak with Leah. Oh, well, she's very busy emptying the cages of the animal. Get out of my way. Leah! Leah!
Oh, Darren.
Oh, you look so... You look just so...
I look awful, don't I? I look awful.
I didn't want to say it, but you're covered in filth. You're
I'm covered
thinner
in...
than I've ever seen before. Why?
It's worse than when you ate rocks, isn't it?
It's worse than even that time, Leah. And I can see in your eyes you are sad, defeated.
And so malnourished.
Oh, Leah, you've got to come back with me. They've replaced your character of Glenda with this person, this dumb Southern belle Larissa who only knows how to tangle. The show is falling apart. The ratings are plummeting through the floor, even though the ADBC has never been making more money from all the sponsorship. It's all topsy-turvy.
I don't understand. How can you possibly tango on that show that we did together? There's no room for tango. That's so...
It's ridiculous. Glenda doesn't tango with Bronson. Bronson can't tango with Glenda. They're magicians. They solve mysteries.
And
they make jokes.
the clues, the treasures. You're telling me none of that's happening?
No, it's just tango from start to finish, Leah.
Oh, God!
I can't do it anymore. You've got to come with me, and you've got to claim your rightful place on ADBC's greatest show, Scooby Do Re Mi.
Oh, God! All I want to do is be back in that show. I'll come with you if you come by my side, and we do it together.
Well, you've got a deal, Miss Leah.
Hey, what are you two doing in my office? It's me, Miss Do Re Mi. Oh, Leah, you smell terrible.
I know, I feel terrible too, but I'm here to get my job back.
Oh, yeah?
I'm here to tell you why, because I am the only Glenda in this world. I can solve anything that you need me to solve. I can do any magic trick that you need me to perform. And the one thing that I won't do is tango.
No tango?
No tango. Tang-no.
Tango? This is the first time you've ever stood up to me, Leah. I gotta say, you got chutzpah, girl.
This is the first time I've ever stood up to myself, and sometimes it just takes 2 weeks in a tiny ferret cage eating feces filled with rocks to really see some perspective.
My God.
And now you know what I've learned? I've learned that the poor treatment of your artists on this show is actually pretty good compared to a cage full of feces.
Wait, you're going backwards in terms of your negotiating, Leah.
I'm sorry.
Let me support you by saying, Miss Do Re Mi, if you don't let Leah back in the show, I'm walking. Miss Do Re Mi.
So far, we've been waiting to come back.
Can't you see?
La 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 la.
We've got the magic you need for primetime TV, where everything that you need to solve crime you see.
We've got the clues to every viewer's problems. We've got the answers. We've got it all.
Do Re Mi.
Turn the cameras on now.
Do Re Mi.
We're on live TV, just you and me.
Do Re Mi.
Do re mi.
Oh, can't you see?
Look, the viewers' reactions are tuning in. Ratings are climbing high. They're watching us talk to each other. They love us. This is your show's why.
Can't you see, Miss Do Re Mi, that this is a triumphant return? Don't you see, this way you'll have heaps of money to earn. Oh, Do Re Mi.
point. Can't you see? What do you say?
Well, I suppose I must admit that I was wrong. It took Leah coming back here, spending those weeks in the vet, to let me know that it wasn't Liesel we were after. Larissa. Oh, Larissa. Sorry, Liesel was the one we tried out first, but she didn't get it.
Oh, I understand. It's okay.
And you smelling like you're coming from the vet has made me realize that it was not Larissa after all that I was looking for. What I needed was someone with beautiful hair and big eyes and a cold, wet nose. That's right. I'm gonna get a dog to be the sidekick. Scooby Do Re Mi. Scooby Do Re Mi. Scooby Do Re Mi. Solving mysteries in the mystery machine.
Oh, Scooby, you little scamp. Why don't you go and visit old lady Larissa, who lives alone on the hill? She's sure to be able to help solve this crime. That way Glenda and I will be able to catch who's responsible.
Howdy-ho!
Oh, hey, Larissa.
Oh, hey!
Thanks for the help.
Anytime, folks! Thanks for teaching me that some things are better than Tango!
Scooby Do Re Mi reaches new heights as the world's best mystery show, with starring a dog and 2 actors.
ADBC wins all of the Emmy Awards in 1969.
ABGC takes out the Tonys as well!
And all thanks to you, Leah, and you, Darren. Sing with me.
Do re mi, Scooby Dooby Doo. Do re mi. Dooby 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 Doo. Scooby Dooby Doo re mi. Scooby Dooby Doo re mi.
Not a lot of people know that was a very factually accurate story of how Scooby-Doo cartoon was invented. Yeah, sorry, that wasn't improvised at all. That was actually
Historical.
That was historically accurate.
Everyone Google it now.
Everyone Google
reenactment.
it. A reenactment, yeah, exactly. So yeah, wow, you learn something new every day. What did you learn as being being both Larissa and Leah?
I learnt that, sex doesn't sell. Tango is classically the sexiest form of dance and didn't go down so well.
Yeah, the audience didn't like. Well, I think the audience actually did like it.
I presume they were children. I don't know if they loved it.
They got to learn. And what about you, Izaak?
I learnt that, people should stand up to their boss
Yes.
and fight for higher wages.
Yes! Oh, we want to thank you so much for listening. Thank you to David Peake on the keys. Thank you to Emmet for doing tech. Thank you for writing in, Brittany Page. It's something that you were born to. Do re mi, Scooby Dooby Doo. Do re mi, Scooby Dooby Doo. Do re mi,
Scooby Dooby
Scooby Doo re mi.
Hey everyone, it's Holly James here, producer of Impromptunes with Emmet Nichols, director of Impromptunes.
Thank you so much for listening to our pod. We're so proud of what we've done over the last 3 years. Best comedy nomination.
That's right, ooh la la.
And you guys listen every week. Some of you do, some of you don't. That's okay.
We're on to you. We look at the stats.
But if you want to support Impromptunes a little more, we would love your support with our Patreon. You can donate as a once-off offer and just cancel, or you can...
You can become a regular contributor to keeping this podcast running. Whatever you can give, we totally appreciate, and thank you so much for listening either way.
You get to listen to raw and unedited naughty footage of the whole recording, and you might even get a little treat or two in the form of some merch. So think about it if you can. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of the episode.